if one of the zeros of a quadratic polynomial of the form is the negative of the other. So it's very important for us to understand one of the zeros is the negative of the other. This is your quadratic equation. Then has no linear term. That is, the quadratic equation has no linear term and the constant term is negative. No linear term, constant is positive, linear term, but the constant term is negative. Okay. So let's figure this out. First thing is we're looking at the given. Alpha is equal to minus beta. So for ease of understanding, I'll call alpha as x. Sorry, not x. Say m. Therefore, beta will be equal to minus m. Agree? Again, all this will help in understanding the answer. Then we have x square, that is p of x is equal to a polynomial is x square, that is 1x square plus ax plus b, right? So from this, a is 1, b is a, and c is b. Okay, so again, we don't know what is useful, what is not, but we have to write everything. And now the working. So what is that we are looking at? We are trying to relate all of them. So we're talking about linear term. What is a linear term? Linear term is one which holds the power of 1. Okay, so let me, I think I'll write it over here so that you guys can refer it. Yeah. So we have ax square plus bx plus c, right? This is standard form. This is your linear term. That's your linear term. And that would be your constant. Okay, guys. So make a mental note of that, or I could have written here only. That's your linear term. That's your constant. Okay, guys. Now coming back, what is that we are looking at? We are looking at. Okay, let's relate all of them. Alpha, beta, a, b, and c. What is the relationship? Recall. Yes, alpha plus beta, that's the sum of zeros, is minus b by a. So let's substitute. What do we get? We have alpha is m and this is minus m. It's equal to minus a by 1. So we have 0 is equal to minus a, right? Or I can just write plus a is equal to 0 because 0 does not have any sign. Basically the a term, this is 0. That's very clear. Okay, then what else we have? Alpha into beta. Let me change the color. Alpha into beta is c by a. So we have m into minus m is equal to c by a. Okay, so we have c is nothing but your b, a is 1, that's equal to minus m square. See, m gives a positive number while minus 1, this is nothing but minus 1 into m square. So be sure that m square is a positive term while minus 1 is a negative term. Obviously positive into negative is negative. So this is a negative term. The reason, I'll explain the reason also. Again, we are trying to understand the concept. Okay, not just answer an MCQ question. The reason being m square is a positive term. So minus 1 into a positive term is negative. Right, guys? Okay, now let's look at the option. There is no linear term. See, a is 0. Right? So let's substitute all of this. So let's substitute. Therefore, p of x is equal to x square plus 0 into anything is 0 itself. Right? And we have b, which is a negative term. So we have that to be a negative term. Okay. Now let's look at the option. There is no linear term. Yes, this is 0. So there is no linear term. That's true. And the constant term is negative. Well, that's our answer actually. There's no linear term and the constant term is positive. Wrong. Can have a linear term? No. Can have a linear term? No. Right, guys? Clearly, you have the answer to be option A. Again, things became easy by doing this. So that is the trick. Things became visually clear. And the next thing is this, right? M square, square of any number is positive, right? The concept over here. This is important. M square is a positive term as it's a square of a number. Square of any real number is always positive, right? Square of M square, square of any real number is positive. Let me write that. Square of any real number is positive. Therefore, M square is positive. Let me make that clear. Therefore, let me change the color also. Therefore, M square is positive. Okay. And then we have this. Make sense? Right? Okay. Going back. This would be your answer.